Tia here with Gypsyfae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today is the third soap in the Watermelon Mania theme, and for this design I wanted to come up with a soap in the shape of a watermelon slice. So in order to do that, I'm going to be making this soap in two different steps. So first day I'm going to make the rind of it, and then I'll come back tomorrow and make the actual watermelon flesh fruit part of the soap. And to start off, I have my oils here, enough to make just a thin layer of green for the rind. So I've mixed in my lye solution, and I'm going to give this a whirl, get it to a light trace. Into these two containers, I have two different shades of green, and here is a granny green. This is from Soapbox Micas, and in here I have some emerald green mica from Nurture Soaps. I just wanted to create a little bit of a realistic design on the outside of the rind, and I'll split this into these two little colors. I am using the same exact fragrance that I used for the other watermelon soaps that I've done, the Watermelon Mania, that is from Crafter's Choice. Put a little teeny tiny bit of vanilla color stabilizer in there because it does say it has a little bit in vanillin in it, and that it can turn your soap like a tan color. So I'm going to go ahead and mix in each one of these colors and then add my fragrance, and then I will stick blend it. The next part, I'm going to pour this into this mold, and this mold is just a silicone cake pan, and it's been a hot minute since I've used this, but I'm going to use this as the rind part of it. So I'm going to smooth this out into a thin layer, try and get it as even as possible. I will let this sit, and then I will come back tomorrow to unmold it. Hopefully I can roll it into a round shape and stick it into this guy here, this very large column mold here, and this is what I'm going to use to make the watermelon slices with. So I will give this a spray with a rubbing alcohol, and that is all that's going to be done with this soap today. So it is the next day, and before I go and pour up and mix up my next batch of soap, I need to get this into here, and I need it to line this very large column mold from Wholesale Supplies Plus, or Crafter's Choice. Can I do it? I am not so sure. Fingers crossed, you guys. I'm going to warn you, this might get messy. I don't know how it's going to turn out. First step is just getting it out of here, right? And I didn't get as much of a color variation on this like I wanted to, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, maybe if I bend it a little, it will be pliable if I'm nice to it. Right? Or not. Ooh. I just want you to go in there. I might have to just put this in pieces. Stuck. Also very thick. I think I should have made it maybe a little thinner. I might have to like roll this out like soap dough. My ideal might not have been as genius as I thought. Yeah, I think watch, this is gonna, like I said, this is gonna get messy. Since it's very pliable, I am going to squish it all up like it's soap dough. roll it out, and then line the inside of that. So that didn't go as planned. Would I do this again, even if this turns out? Nope, I wouldn't, but it's fun to experiment, right? All right, I'll bring you guys back. So that wasn't the most ideal way I wanted that to go. I did handle it. I'm sure there are better ways to do that. It's gonna work out. I have a good feeling about it. I cleaned up my mess and I'm ready to start with the second part of the soap, which is to make the watermelon flesh to fill in the inside. I've already added this vermilion pink to my oils here because it's all going to be the same color. I've been using this color a lot for the watermelon soaps because I really think it looks like watermelon. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour in the lye solution and give this a mix. I have off to the side here some watermelon seeds that I've made out of soap dough and used an extruder clay tool to create, so those are going to go inside as well. But let's get this mixed up. Fragrance is mixed in, and I'm going to start pouring into my column mold here and hope that nothing spills out the side, because you know that's just exactly what I need on this. Looking good. I've also put a little rubber band, or a hair tie actually, around the outside of it to hold it together. Next step is I'm going to put in my little watermelon seeds. I want to call them sunflower seeds. Randomly in here. I think it's amusing that 99% of all of the watermelon design soaps that I see have watermelon seeds, some sort of watermelon seed design in it, from poppy seeds to soap dough shaped like seeds, when realistically, at least I know, I prefer seedless watermelon, and I can't tell you the last time I've actually had a watermelon with seeds. So it's cute. I think it makes for the design. You get what it is, right? Gotta put those seeds in there. And I'm just randomly placing these throughout this soap column, and when I cut them, hopefully they're in the right direction. And one more, and I'm going to give this very carefully a little tap. I'm going to let this sit for 24 hours, and I'll come back and unmold it, and then we'll cut it, and fingers crossed that it looks like a watermelon slice. Okay, so far I am happy with it, not too shabby. I am going to cut off a little end piece, and then we're going to cut all of these into little watermelon slices. So, I love it. I love it, I love it. So, that is the perfect watermelon shape. If you want to know how I made it, this is what that tool looks like. I'll leave the link for it down below, but it has like a little teardrop shape that it comes with, a whole bunch of different shapes, but that was one of them. And I put soap dough in there, and that's how it came out. So that is really cool. I did make 2 loaves of this, so I am going to cut them in half. So we'll have these whole slices, and then I will have some half slices for sale as well. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these watermelon soaps, They will be available on August, 23rd. Had to double check. For some reason I always doubt myself. But yeah, I like how this turned out a whole bunch. That was not as fun as I was hoping it was going to be, and I gotta say I'm absolutely tired of this fragrance. I've been using it every day and I don't want to smell it anymore. But I like these watermelon designs. I really love how those seeds turned out. Yep, I like it. So, curious, does anyone actually like watermelon with seeds in it? Is that a thing? Because I can't tell you the last time I've had one. I know when I was little it was always a thing, but nowadays if there's seedless watermelons, everyone's going to eat that, right? Who wants to pick seeds out of their watermelons? Not me. Although they make really cute designs. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. New to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you have a very nice day. And I'll smell you later.